But Jollibee, at least they're both in fantastic shape because they've been boxed up for 5 years in storage. For $50, I still think I did A-okay for $50 5 years later. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna look up the Hobby DB values of these pops and see what these are worth today in September 2024.
Probably not.
I want to say Tim. First pop, I have the Darna. It's saying it's worth $40 on Hobby DB. I haven't checked the values yet. Let me go ahead. Let me check the values of this thing. See what See what it says throughout the years. So Hobby DB is saying it's worth $40. It goes back all the way to November of 2019. So a few months after this thing was boxed up. So November 2019, this came in at $40 value, $40. It had just released a few months before that. It got to a high in, looks like, I can't get the thing to stop on. There it is. September 2021, it hit a high of $65, right during the height of the Funko Pop boom, and then the bust in late 2021. And it's been hovering, it says, in the $50 mark now for, honestly, about a year and a half now. It hasn't really changed much in value. It was worth $50 last summer in 2023, fall 2024. They're still saying it's coming in around like $40. So, not bad, not bad. Pop number 2, I've got the Jollibee coming at $39. So that's actually grand total like what, $79. I spent $50. But looking at the sales, and I'm just kind of curious. The sales of this one goes all the way back to October 2019, literally like 2 months after this was actually sold. In October 2019, it was worth $39. It hit a high in, if I can get it to stop there, looks like $55 or $60. $60 in August of 2021, hit a high of $60 right in that 2021 boom with Funko Pops. And ever since 2021, Pops have been doing this now for 3 years now. And it's coming in now at $39. So on release, back in 2019, that's pre-2020 hysteria, it was worth $39. So it's gone back down to pre-hype prices. And so that's actually positive. It's actually around the same price as it was 5 years ago. That's actually pretty solid, because how many Pops have gone way down in the past 5 years? A lot. So it's actually a decent box, 5 years. I mean, nothing crazy, but it's worth more than what I paid, so that is a positive no matter what. But these will be for sale in my Whatnot Shop marketplace. I'll leave a link down below, a direct link.
Want to know how to lay?
Did I or did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you.
Why the fuck does it always do that? I'll click on a short and it'll...
Want to know how to lay out your farm? Lumi's got you. First off, depending on the farm type, you'll probably have varying levels of land. So I'm going to be explaining what I think your standard farm should look like. My silo always goes to the left of my farmhouse. Absolutely no exceptions. Personally, I like making money, so most of my farmland is spent on grinding crops and artisan goods. I always try to make space for 2 separate crop fields, a smaller one in front of the farmhouse and a bigger one all the way to the left of the farm. In between these plots is where I put all of the buildings. I'm not a big animal girly, so I'll usually have 1 coop and 1 barn tucked away on the outskirts. And obviously you're gonna need a plethora of sheds. I use them for everything. Fill them with kegs, preserve jars, crystallariums, or even garden pots to fit even more crops. There are a ton of buildings that are just plain unnecessary, like the mill, because you can just buy wheat and rice from Pierre, or the fish ponds that are just so useless and unprofitable. But I always add this one unnecessary building, the slime hutch. You can make some passive income from the slime hutch, but for the most part, they suck. But I think they're silly, so they always have a place on my farm. Want to know how to lay out your farm? Lumi's got you. First off, depending on the farm type, you'll probably have varying levels of land. So